everybody, I hope you're all doing well and I hope you're having a fabulous week. I'm so out of breath, I just ran upstairs. Oh my goodness. Wow. Today I'm actually going to get my hair done. I feel like, you know when you're ready for a refresh, I feel like today I'm ready for a bit of a refresh. And I've actually had it in my head recently that I want to go back to being short. I've had it short before. I don't know if, well, some of you might have followed me from when I used to have short hair, but I haven't had it in a very long time and I'm kind of getting the itch. But the one thing that's putting me off is I don't want to have hair that's like so short that I can't put it up, especially while running. So I feel like I'm still toying with the idea. I've had this hair appointment booked in for a while and I have extensions at the moment. So I'm going to keep the extensions in for this one time, but I think I might get slightly less in and maybe go a little bit shorter just because they're looking a bit scraggly. It's actually my sister's wedding next weekend as well. So I think I'd be a bit silly to chop my hair off and then imagine if I hated it and I had that short hair for my sister's wedding. I just don't want to risk it. I don't think that's a good idea. So today I'm going to get my hair done, but I'm going to basically, yeah, just maybe go a little tiny bit shorter, have a tidy up and maybe just have a few less in so it doesn't look like so full and it's a bit more manageable, because the only problem with having hair extensions is the washing and the drying time is honestly like a huge workout. So yeah, I just feel like I want a bit of a change, but anyways, that's what's happening today. I am meant to have a race actually on Sunday and I think I'm gonna do it, but I'm like due on my period and sorry, TMI, but I cannot run when I'm on my period. Kieran doesn't seem to understand that, so I'm waiting to see, because if I'm gonna come on that day, it's just an absolute no. Like I know I'd be in so much pain. Anyways, I've just literally got dressed. I've literally got a plain white t-shirt on, so that looks really boring. Anyways, I'm actually just gonna put on the rest of my jewelry. So I've gone for these earrings today. They're like little, I think they're called like molten huggies. Can you see that? It's like a really thin gold hoop, which I love. I've got this necklace on. Don't know why that's tucked behind my t-shirt. So it's got a little K on it. How cute. I got some more like personalized bits from Abbott Lion, but I love like really dainty stuff. And I feel like this isn't too in your face. Do you get what I mean? Like you could even get your initial put there or say like your child's. I feel like that's really cute. I've actually just had my friend Sophie round and she was like, where is this from? But yeah, this is actually from Abbott Lion as well. And then I think I'm gonna layer it. Yeah, I'm layer it with this one. Does that look nice? Oh yeah, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? So that goes like that. And then I'm actually gonna wear a blazer today, I think. I haven't worn a blazer. Let me put you down so you can see. I haven't worn a blazer in a long time. So I'm gonna put this on. Bless me. Right, and then I'm gonna put my, what am I gonna wear? Maybe my loafers or something, I don't know. You guys know that I have been loving Abbott Lion jewellery recently and I just think that this is so classy and like so cute. The best thing about the jewellery is it doesn't tarnish and it lasts for ages. Like it looks good no matter how many times you wear it. And I don't know, I just think like a personalised necklace / gift is such a nice present to give. I've actually just got my friend Sophie, hope she's not watching this, but I have actually just ordered her something. So yeah, I got her something that was like a personalised locket and it's just really cute. But yeah, anything like that I feel like is so sentimental and such a nice gift to give to someone. If it's a gift as well, you can always order it in like a personalised box, which is extra, but I just think it kind of gives it like a bit of an extra touch. Do you get what I mean? Like that looks so nice and so professional. But obviously you guys know how much like I run and work out, so I need jewellery that is like water and sweat resistant. Abbott Lion have actually given me 20% off, so if you want to get any jewellery, I'll link the ones actually that I've got below as well in case you want to shop any of it. So this is the full outfit. I feel like I look a little bit like a businesswoman. I'm actually quite loving the oversized blazer. Also, I've gone back to this camera purely because the new one that I bought, I can't get the file size right. I mean, lots of you probably don't really care about this, to be honest, but whenever I import it into my computer, the file size is so big, it like blows up my laptop and I literally can't edit the files, so it's driving me insane. So yeah, I've gone back to this camera for now until I can sort out the size of the file issue. But yeah, I'll link this outfit below as well. Actually, this is actually mostly from ASOS, which I find is like such a great place to order from because you can literally just do next day delivery. I have made it. Oh, guys, I was just actually listening to a Diary of a CEO and he had Louis Tomlinson on there. God, it's actually crazy. Like, his entire life and everything that he has been through is just like insane. I've actually found it really interesting just learning about it. Sometimes it's just quite nice to listen to things that's not like educating, but you know, when you just want to like learn about something or someone's life. I just found it really interesting. So if you're looking for a good podcast, and also with One Direction as well, when they sort of started or whatever was when I was actually, well, also sort of a similar age and I was watching X Factor. So for me to like watch that and then hear about everything that they went through is crazy. Anyways, let's go and get this hair done. I am ready for a glow up. Back to a home cooked meal. I feel like we have this meal a lot.
I've cooked for you for 4 days on the bounce now.
I've got back and Kieran's made me a steak with potatoes, veg, and we've got some peppercorn sauce. So we went for slightly shorter. We took a quarter of the extensions out.
Me?
Yeah, so I haven't got so many now. And it definitely feels better. It doesn't feel like so scraggly on the ends. And it doesn't feel like so thick. Not that it was like super thick, but where we're sort of like going into autumn, winter, I'm not really going out that much, so I don't really feel the need to have really thick hair, especially like if I'm just putting it up to go on a run or go to the gym. It's just gonna be a lot more manageable. So yeah, I really like it, but everything else is basically the same because I never really changed the colour. Got my trusty Stanley. See? What did you just say?
That potato's really hot.
Kieran just literally spat out a potato. I can't. Oh, that looks good. Oh, really good. Delicious.
Try a potato.
They look like balls of fire from what you're doing. Good morning, guys. I'm looking a little bit funny this morning, but I'm literally just getting ready. I've actually switched back to my old camera now, my new camera. If it looks a bit different, I'm going to trial it because my hairdresser actually uses the same camera and he said he doesn't have these problems. So I've been like adjusting the settings this morning and I'm hoping that what I've done has worked. Otherwise this vlog could literally take me 10,000 years to edit. But today I'm actually going into London just for a few hours because I've actually got a facial at Dr. Ahmed's clinic, which I always look forward to. I feel like the facials that I've had previously, like I've never seen such good improvements in my skin, and I always get so many comments about it, apart from this hormonal spot that I'm just having to cover up now, which has graced my face due to my time of the month. But anyways, I've never felt like so good in how my face is, and I genuinely put it down to the treatments that I've been getting, but also just like my diet in general. And obviously you got to know that I've been on a little bit of a journey with my running and my, I don't know, just like my whole fitness thing recently. But obviously because I'm getting a facial, I'm not really going to put on any makeup because they're just going to take it off when I get there. I actually feel like I'm having a little bit of a stressful time at the moment. But long story short, we have 2 sausage dogs. One lives with me and one lives with my dad. And some of you may know, but Arthur, who is my one and lives here, he suffered from something called IVDD. I think it was around like 3 years ago. Must have been about three and a bit years ago. But basically it's like a deterioration in their spine and it's genetic basically. Of course, they can get back issues from, say if they like fall or land awkwardly, but 9 times out of 10 it's a genetic issue. And we were like praying that my dad's one wouldn't get it, and it's just so typical because he has suddenly come down with IVDD. Luckily not as bad as Arthur had it, but he's still now got to be crate rested for 6 weeks. It's just honestly like I can't even explain like how emotionally draining it is. It's just the worst thing because you feel so helpless to this animal that you love. and you just have to keep it like locked up for 6 weeks and make sure that it doesn't do anything stupid. The worst thing about this situation is that my sister is getting married next weekend and we don't have anyone to look after him. Because obviously everyone that we know is going to be at the wedding. So it's just really hard because, yeah, like it's hard to trust. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I find it hard to trust people with my dogs, let alone when the dog is sick and unwell, and especially with something like IVDD, because the dog has to be picked up in a certain way and can't like run off, and you know, if he went down the stairs, like he could really hurt himself. So yeah, we just feel like really I personally feel like really stressed about it, and I feel like it's just really affecting me at the moment, as silly as that sounds. But it also just makes me so angry. Like, I know that obviously we bought the Dachshunds, and yeah, we sort of paid into that kind of market, but when I first got Arthur, which was 9 years ago now, there really wasn't like as much information on IVDD as there is now, so I wasn't like fully aware of it. And then when we got Albert, Arthur actually hadn't got it yet, so yeah, we hadn't been like, I don't know, we hadn't seen it before. Does that make sense? But now obviously we've got two and they've both had it, and oh god, to be honest with you, like I absolutely love the dogs. Like I love them so much and they are the most amazing breed, but I will never ever get one again, and purely for that reason, because it's so heart-wrenching like having to see them go through it. So yeah, I know it's such a popular dog, but honestly, like if you're thinking about getting one, just really think twice about it, because it is just such a commitment, and they are hard dogs. Like they are so anxious. They can't be left alone for like more than like 2 hours. They get back problems, and it costs a fortune as well, like an absolute fortune. We've actually just had the renewal through for Albert's insurance. We haven't claimed on anything yet, by the way. And we've just had the renewal through, and it's £90 a month. £90 a month. Like what on earth? I remember when we had, we had a family dog, and she was like a little Westie, and I think we paid like £10 a month for her. So yeah, that's like how crazy it is. So Albert is actually staying with us at the moment, but bless him, this is like the situation. Do you get what I mean? Like he's got to stay in this pen for 6 weeks, or until like he just makes a big improvement. But bless his heart, honestly. Enough of the sad situation though. I am gonna make myself some breakfast because I need to eat before I go to London. I want to make like a conscious effort over the next few weeks to like actually make sure that I'm having good set meals, because sometimes if I'm really busy, which I have been because of all of the work going on at the moment, obviously you guys know that I'm working on this app, so yeah, sometimes like when I'm super busy I sort of just push back lunch and then I just end up like snacking. And the way to do that is to make sure that you make a plan and you give yourself like 3 good meals that are going to fill you up, so then you don't end up snacking. So many of you have asked about this spray bottle. It's actually from Amazon. If you just type in like olive oil spray bottle, it should come up. I think they do like different colours and stuff. You know, like those spray cooking oils and stuff that you can buy in a supermarket, Frylight and stuff. It's honestly full of crap. So that's obviously just like pure olive oil, which I think is just so much better for you. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing. And do you know what? It's actually cheaper as well, because those spray cooking oils, they really don't cook your food well, and they are actually super expensive. So yeah, it's well worth just getting one of those spray bottles. We've also been obsessed with kiwis recently, so I'm just going to cut up a kiwi to put with my breakfast. I've had to get Arthur because he is just whining. You can hear the eggs being cooked, can't you? I don't think you'd like kiwi, to be honest with you. Right, I'm going to chop up my kiwi. And then I've got 2 fried eggs. These actually need eating up, so I'm just gonna pop a few berries on there as well. And that is my breakfast. We got 2 fried eggs, a bagel with some butter, and then a little fruity salad. He might actually want a raspberry. Actually, I'm a bit worried about giving it to him on that new carpet. Do you want a raspberry? You got to eat it here though. This is my little outfit. This is actually mainly from ASOS actually. The jeans are Topshop. I wanted some jeans that weren't like super long. Like I wanted that kind of like ankle grazer look to go with these shoes. I'm gonna choke. The coat is actually ASOS as well. I think it's just really nice. And then I've just got my little black bag. Whoa, so glowy. Looks good. I just got back from London. Kieran bought me this the other day and I've been saving it. It's a giant jammy dodger. I've also just come on my period, so I feel like this is exactly what I need right now, but it tastes a little bit different compared to a normal jammy dodger. And I can't quite work it out. It's like more shortbready. It's not the same, but it tastes good. It's Friday night takeaway. This is what we have to deal with. Him whining the whole time. So we went for something slightly different this time because we always tend to get the same thing.
Did we? I got the same thing. Oh, you got Yaki.
So we got Wagamama's. That dog. We got Wagamama's. I went for a yakisoba. Ooh, that looks good. Although I don't like prawns, so Kieran will eat the prawns.
Get off.
Kieran chose some new starters. I don't like to branch out, but you've fully branched out here.
No, we've had them before.
I don't think we have. They're bao buns.
Bao buns.
That looks like just fried chicken. That surprises me because you don't normally like fried chicken.
I know, but I haven't eaten all day.
And then Kieran's got his ramen. I might add a bit of soy sauce to this actually. Good morning, guys. How do you think that's decaf? Is that decaf? I feel like I changed the beans yesterday. I don't think I've changed it back. Anyways, today is Saturday. I've decided that I'm gonna do the run tomorrow. I've come on my period yesterday. I feel like the first and the second days for me are like always the worst. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I'm feeling good. I mean, I'll probably just like load up on FAQS. Why is like just, yeah, sometimes being a woman like so inconvenient. So today the plan is I need to fuel up. I'm gonna do like a 3K shakeout with Kieran just to get my legs moving. I need to choose my outfit. I need to plan for tomorrow. I've actually got a couple of like work bits I need to do today as well. I'm like filming for a new Women's Best drop, which is happening next week. I think it's on Wednesday. Yeah, it's on Wednesday actually, but it's basically their new Emphasize collection. I'll show you actually a bit later on, but it's absolutely insane. Like if you love gym clothes that like sculpt your body, that collection is the one for you because they've like completely changed the scrunch bum to be like a lot more defined and a lot more sculpting, and the leggings aren't like so high-waisted either, so they're kind of like a mid-rise and yeah, just a lot more sculpting. The only thing that I would say is if you are quite tall like me, I don't think they come in a long version and I have to wear long socks because otherwise they're quite short. I'm actually going to message them about it and tell them because yeah, I'm 5'8" and they aren't like the longest, but I'll show you a bit later anyways.
I asked you for a cuddle earlier, you went, no, not yet, we'll do it when we video.
I didn't. I can't lie, I really don't feel awake. I hate running this early. I feel like half asleep. It is now warm outside.
Ignore my hair today. I just wanted to turn it back. We are out on our 3K shakeout just to get the legs moving. I used to think that you had to like rest fully, like obviously you do, but getting in like a little 3K for a 10K, it's a great way just to kind of like prep your legs for tomorrow. Today is all about fueling, recovering and prepping mentally. What are you going to run it in tomorrow?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up my Apple Watch. I'm going to set it to 43 minutes. I don't think I'm going to do 43 minutes, but
God.
I'm going to try and keep up that pace until I can't do anymore.
I think I want to just try, I'm going to aim for 55.
What did you do last time?
Last year was like 58. My quickest 10K is like 52, but my training's really not been great and it's quite a hilly route. So we'll go 55. I swear, I actually don't really care about all my time tomorrow, I just want to run it.
Nah, just run it, yeah.
Yeah. $1K. Woo.
And we are done. I've just made the most incredible carrot cake baked oats. I mean, it doesn't look like much there because I've deconstructed it a bit. But you can see here, with baked oats, it's so easy for them to go super dry. But look how good these are. These are so good. These are going to be on my Instagram as like a meal prep recipe if you want the recipe. I'm also wearing the new Emphasize collection from Women's Best. See, it's like super sculpting on your bum, and then at the back here it's like really sort of like minimal. And I wouldn't say like this is the most supportive bra. I would actually say probably to size up a little bit if you're like bigger chested, because this is slightly tight on me. I think I could probably do with a medium just at like the sides. But the leggings I've actually got in a small, and they fit really well. And yeah, they are like slightly lower rise than the normal high-waisted ones that they do. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this. That looks so good. We are just actually about to cook dinner. We were gonna make like a beef stroganoff, which I was really excited about because I literally went to the farm shop and picked up the ingredients for it. So it's like all fresh. However, I was actually just thinking like, should I eat beef before a race tomorrow? Probably not. Like I actually think I would be running for the toilet. So we've changed it for now, and we're actually gonna make some cheesy brioche buns filled with like fajita chicken and stuff. You're starving, aren't you?
I'm so hungry.
Kieran has done so much today. You've like, what have you done?
Moved about 4 tons of soil. I've just done my steps 35,000 steps.
Oh my god, he's played a whole...
Played 18 holes of golf. Just got home.
He's literally hardly eaten as
It's
well.
black outside now.
You're running a race tomorrow as well.
And I ran 3K this morning.
Okay, so we've got chicken breast. We've just got 3 there, which I've defrosted. We've then got this cheese. This is like American...
Jack cheese?
Yeah, jack cheese. And then we're going to make like fajita chicken. So we've got peppers and onions, fajita seasoning, and then we've got some brioche buns. Okay, so in here we have chicken, peppers and onion mixed with some olive oil, fajita seasoning, and then we're just air frying it for 15 to 20 minutes until it's nice and crispy. I've also just mixed together some light mayo with this really good chipotle sauce. I'll show you it. It is this one. Is this barbecue flavour?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a barbecue sauce, but now we've got like a chipotle mayo, which will be really nice. And then, yeah, we're gonna cut these burger buns in half. Guys, honestly, I went to show you the video, and then the time I went to get my phone and come back, Kieran has eaten a whole burger and literally attacked the others. Are you
I haven't touched him.
You're so hungry, aren't you?
I haven't touched him.
Oh my god. Anyways, sorry, this is like half eaten because we were filming. But look how good that is. We are eating to prep for tomorrow.
I'm going to annihilate your overrun oats you cooked earlier as well.
Good morning, guys. It is race day. I'm actually really excited. Normally I'm like nervous for a race, but I think because I've got like 0 expectations or intentions, I'm actually quite excited for it. Just to go on a nice little run where the roads are shut and just to enjoy the environment, because it's nice, obviously, for everyone to be like doing the same thing as you, and people are going to be like cheering for you alongside the road. My dad's going to be like sort of meet me, I guess like 3/4 in, to give me a bit of a cheer. So yeah, I'm excited. I've actually just laid out my outfit. I always do this. I love taking a little picture of it, but I'm going to be wearing my New Balance Super Comps. These have been very much worn. I love them. They are the best carbon shoe. I love them. They are the best carbon shoe. I've got on these New Balance socks, which I recently bought. I really love like the design at the top, and do you know what, I really love matching like my socks to my trainers. If it doesn't match, it really kind of hurts me within. And then I've got my Lululemon set, which I also love. I think this is going to be very risky, to be honest, because I am on my period. So yeah, I've got on this bra here, and then these shorts, which are like really flowy. They've got like knickers underneath. I was going to wear my pink sunglasses, but I think the black might go a little better. I don't know. These are very girly. That's the only thing. Like, do people take me seriously in those? Whereas the other ones I feel like might be taken seriously. I don't know. I'll bring them both. But yeah, I love both of them, to be fair. These are my Oakleys, and these are literally just from Amazon. I think they were maybe like 20 quid, whereas these were like quite expensive. So yeah, to be honest, it's not really worth spending loads of money on running sunglasses. Like, just get the Amazon ones. It's so funny because this time last year I did this race for the first time, and I wore my Apple AirPods because I didn't have any others at the time. And I remember like crossing the finish line. I was so happy because I got under like an hour, and it was, yeah, just like the best feeling. And then like as soon as I crossed the finish line, I got like disqualified. This older gentleman, like literally like as soon as I crossed the finish line, honestly, like I didn't even have a chance to like catch my breath. He was like, "You're disqualified." I was like, "Oh." And I couldn't even like understand him either because it was just so loud, like the environment. But yeah, basically I found out it's because I was wearing Apple AirPods. So this time I've got my trusty shocks on. These are really good, and these are bow conducting, so they are actually allowed in races, which is super handy. We are ready. I'm just going to put on some of this. It's the Pure Sport Freeze roll-on. We're on the road.
I've just set my pacemaker, guys, not my heart rate, my actual pacemaker, and my heart rate's gone up through the roof. This is what I mean, you set goals that scare you, Elle.
No, you don't. Not unachievable goals. Anyways, we've got nose strip on. Nostrils are open. We're walking down there because actually it's quite nice to get the blood flowing before. Goals for this race: keep going.
Finish it.
Finish it. Don't get stitched. Don't poop yourself.
No, but there's things you can't control.
I know. I just hope it doesn't happen.
What's your actual goal? 52 minutes? What did you do last time?
I'm going to aim for 55, but I really don't really care.
What did you do last time?
My quickest one is 52, like 30, but that was a completely different race. Yeah. Last year I did this one in 58, so I want to run it a bit quicker than last year.
Oh yeah, you'll beat 58. That was like the first ever race you did, wasn't it? Right, gang. Look at the state of me. Go. So we're going to film Ellie coming in. Where is she? We're tracking her on one of my friends.
Ellie's here.
Okay, she's probably got about what? I don't know.
5 minutes.
5 or so minutes. But we just finished. And we got a PB. Well, I say I got a PB. In lockdown, I used to do 42 minutes and something, but I was obviously running a lot more in lockdown, and I didn't weigh what I did now. And then now, I just did a 43.32, so that was good. I'm hoping Ellie is going to get under 55 minutes. She should be coming in any minute now, so we'll film her. Yes, Al!
Come on, Ellie!
Ellie's going to beat you, Al!
We did it.
I did it.
I did
Ellie,
it.
what happened?
I did it in 54.30, but then the same thing happened that happened last year, and I got disqualified, guys. Apparently you can't wear shocks, open ear headphones in a race. Has that actually happened to anyone else? Because honestly, this is like the second time in a row now. And the worst thing is that it's the same guy that does it, and I literally crossed the finish line. Like, I thought I was going to pass out, and he like comes over to me like, "What's your number?" like shouting at me in front of everybody, and he's like, "You're disqualified." And I like looked at him like, "What are you going on about?" I'm wearing like bone conducting headphones. He goes, "Those ones are not allowed." I literally pulled it up on ChatGPT saying, yes, they are allowed. He's like, "They're not allowed." And like, anyways, it literally says online.
Why she wore them.
Yeah.
And also, in your advert, I'm sure you say they're race day allowed.
I've worked with shocks like quite a few times, and I've worn them in previous races with like no issues whatsoever. It's ridiculous.
I had my AirPods.
How can you wear these? How can you wear these headphones for marathons? Like London Marathon, everybody wears shock headphones. But yeah, like a little 10k race, you're not allowed to wear them.
Wait, I had my AirPods in my vest.
And I did have a little cry about it because that actually really upset me.
And I was going to put them on, but I thought the marshals around the track were going to tell the other marshals.
No, they wouldn't.
So I walked on the whole 10k, there's no reason. Killed me.
I did it in 54:30, so better than what I thought I was going to do it, so that's good.
You beat 55, that was your plan.
Yeah. And I actually felt pretty good. I had no stomach issues, no period issues, no stitch. Did you?
Stitch?
Yeah.
I started to get about 8k.
Oh, what did you run it in?
Started picking up 43.32
Oh, that's pretty great.
PB.
Nice. I don't understand how you do that without like literally any training.
I don't know, if you start training.
Right,
I
fine.
do train, I do run, guys. I mean training, I do train now. Connect.
I'm back home. Oh my god, I feel like I've calmed down after that situation. Oh, it just really like frustrated me because like last year when it happened, it was my first race and I just remember like feeling, even though like I wasn't too bothered because obviously I have the stats from my Strava and whatever, but I just remember feeling like a little bit disheartened about it. And like if this particular man could have just said it in like a nicer way and like, I don't know, just like come across in a nicer way or like not like shouted at my face in front of like the whole bloody race, it would have just been like a lot kinder. So yeah, this year like I just fully like wasn't expecting it because the headphones that I wore are like open ear headphones to allow for situational awareness, like, and I know that because I've worked with sharks. Anyways, I've cooled down, it's fine. I've actually just put a thing on my story to complain because I just, like, for me personally, I don't really get affected by these things that much, but I just think if this was like someone's like first race and, you know, they've never ran like 10k before and, you know, they were feeling like really nervous about it because, you know, when I first started, I also felt like that. I would just be like, I probably would never run again if someone spoke to me like that after. So yeah, I just think that there's like a way to do it. But anyways, we're gonna forget about that. I'm happy that I managed to get under 55 minutes. It was quite a hilly route, so yeah, I knew not to like expect the time that I did get on the other 10k a few months ago. But yeah, I'm happy that I did it. I feel like it's a really nice feeling when you just like sort of do a race and you feel really good with it. And I don't feel like my training's been fantastic over the last few weeks and months because I've had like so much going on with work and like family stuff as my sister's getting married and stuff. So yeah, I'm happy that I managed to get what I did. But anyways guys, I'm literally just gonna take off this makeup and wash my sweaty hair. And I'm actually gonna get on with editing this video, but I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end, you're a real one. Don't get disheartened by what I've just told you. Honestly, I want everyone to get into running. Like, it's just such a nice thing to do and it's so good for you. But yeah, little things like that I think just really put people off. But anyways, we're not gonna dwell on it. I'm gonna finish on a high. And yeah, I really appreciate you watching this. And I will see you guys at the same time next week. Bye bye.